And hey folks, how you doing? Durinde back with you, continuing our Let's Play of Hero U. Last episode we got the results back of our test. Apparently we did well, which is great. I spoke with Gregor earlier today. He was overjoyed that the giant Proach has been defeated. Congratulations, Esme and you, Sean. It seems to me that if anyone should win Rogue of the Year, it should be one of you. It is good that Nasty Bug is dead. There was very bad magic on it. Maybe Giant Proach would have eaten poor Gregor if Sean and I did not kill it. Enough chit-chat, people. This isn't the reception room. Clean up your mess and leave. Sure, jerk, whatever you say. Yeah, so we did kill the Giant Proach a couple of episodes back. I think that probably improved. Actually, let's take a look at our reputation. Esme is a good friend now, yeah. Katie is considered a friend. Cesare still dislikes me. Gregor is still a good friend. We're BFFs with the cook. We're an acquaintance with the quirk. Librarian dude is actually getting up there in terms of relationship. We're going to take an apple because we're going to give it to the quirk. And, of course, as we always do, we're going to work in the kitchen. Ask about working in the kitchen. Let's do it. Ugh, just ugh. You do good work, Mr. Shan. Say goodbye. Well, let's see if Riki has anything new to say. Greet him? Or, nope. Okay, that's fine. I don't... And there's no... Riki doesn't have her own reputation thing. No. They're kind of like a pair of people, I suppose. So, what are we going to do tonight? Well, apparently killing Proaches is hard, because last time we did that, a single one almost killed me. So, we do need to work on like our combat skills, I'm thinking. Anyway, before we do anything else, we're going to leave an apple for the quirk. I'm kind of hoping that at some point the quirk's going to appreciate all these apples and maybe let us know how to get into that relief. Leave the room. Let's go to the rec room and see how everyone's doing. Maybe we can pick up a story beat there. Let's look at one of these statues. Look at the statue. Corgi, the cuddly Corgi. He looks so sweet and lovable, but you have to figure that since he's among rogues, he probably stole food and buried his master's gold in the backyard. Pet the statue. Who's a good boy? Who's a good little Corgi? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Alright. Enough of that. Open the door. Just want to look at it because it was like a different looking statue. We could go explore more of the sea caves rather than hang out here. Sorry, but gugs taste like rotten fish and zombie pirates smell horrid. It's a good idea to stay away from sea caves. I want to know how to get to the sea caves. They are nasty places. Well, nasty or not, I'm going down to the sea cave soon. I'll uncover the sea cave secrets if it kills me. Be careful. Death is not the worst thing that can happen to you there. Yeah, I know. Worse than death. Ooh. I suspect a curse. Let's talk to Cesare. Talk to him. The midterm is almost here. Why don't you leave now to avoid failing? We'll say goodbye. Because we don't like you. Talk to Joel. The midterm break is rapidly approaching, Mr. O'Connor. Do you have any plans for spending it? Ask about the break. How long is the midterm break? There will be 3 days off from school with which to do as we please. Are you planning to go somewhere for the break? I will be spending most of my vacation in and around Caligari, researching many topics of interest. I wondered if you'd be willing to show me some of the city's more interesting sites. I'm not allowed to leave the castle until after the semester's over. That's unfortunate, Mr. O'Connor. Perhaps another time we can tour the city together. Okay, so I guess we're going to have a few days to grind coming up at some point. Let's talk to Katie and see if we can learn about these sea caves. Talk to Katie. So what do you think of the sea caves? Talk about the sea caves. How do you get to the sea caves? Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to spoil your discovery. I'll just give you a hint. You get to the sea caves through concealed doors. Your disbarred bard skills will come in handy. Talk with her. I'm surprised that you aren't learning how to sail a ship like your father, rather than studying to be a rogue. My father thinks that being on a ship is too rough and unpleasant for women. In a way, I'm glad I was placed in the disbarred bards class. Maybe I can prove to my father that I'm capable of being on a ship. Or maybe he'll prefer that I be a sea captain rather than a rogue. You can captain my ship. Oh man, Sean, that is terrible. Seems like your life is a shipwreck waiting to happen. No kidding. See you tomorrow. Good night. Let's talk to Esme, because we're a good friend now. Talk to her. Have you been down to the sea cave, Sean? Very wet place. Talk to her. I take it that you don't like exploring the sea caves. I'm not fond of sea or caves. Sea water burns my nose, and I can't smell anything around it, and nothing good lives in caves. Talk about the sea caves. Have you been down to the caves? Yes, Katie and I explored the caves over the break. They are not a good place to be. If you go there, be careful. Would you be sad if the monsters got me? No, I would laugh because you were warned, and you didn't listen to me. And maybe a little bit sad, so don't get eaten by monsters, okay? I'll do my best not to get eaten, just because you asked so sweetly. Talk about the brooch. I'd like to talk to you about what we did with the giant brooch. No, not here. We should go to the courtyard to talk. Okay? Very secretive. I'm so glad giant brooch is dead. I could not kill it on my own. Ask about it. Why was killing the giant brooch so important to you? I wanted to do something to deserve to be here at school for heroes. I wanted to prove I could be here too. Be hero too. If only to Gregor. Ask about wolf. So, are you a werewolf or something? Werewolf? Of course not. I am Rova. We shapeshift. My pack can take shape of wolves. What's the difference between a shapeshifter and a werewolf? Werewolves are cursed. They have the mind of a crazed animal that only wants to kill. With Rovers, we will ourselves. With Rovers, we are ourselves, whatever shape we take. So can you take other forms besides a wolf? No. There's only very wise and skilled rovers can take many shapes. For now, I'm only a wolf. Compliment her about being a wolf. You can change into a wolf. That's amazing. You really are something special. It's not special for a rover. Well then, rovers are amazing. Alert. Here we are alone together in the moonlight of the courtyard, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. How can we be alone if we are together? I just meant that it's romantic being here with you. You look so beautiful. So you are trying to court me here? Sort of? You're sweet, Sean. You will not make a good husband for me right now. I will not court with you. Maybe, though, I will let you kiss me a little every now and then. Take what I can get, I suppose. Kiss. Maybe, too, someday we will court each other, okay? Okay. Say goodnight. We should probably return to the rec room before people start talking about us. They are already talking about us, so let's go back together and let them talk some more. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Curfew's at 10. Is there anything else we want to do down here? Is there anything else we can talk to Esme about? Talk to her? I think I need to think about what to say. Okay. Nothing else we can do then, so let's go back. We're going to study, and that's going to be it for today. Got to figure out how to get into these sea caves. Maybe it's through the relief, I'm not sure. I'm hoping the game's going to maybe drop us a hint, because I'm basically stumped on how to do it right now. We'll see, we'll see. I suspect that we'll hit a story beat pretty soon. Still can't do anything with this candle, right? Move it. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to our room, open the door. Let's see if our roommate has drawn the eye. Lady Moira thinks I'm nice. Been friend-zoned, my friend. Talk to him. What's new? How's it going? Shrug. Console. Don't let yourself get down over this. You just haven't met the right person for you. Or you just haven't realized how right someone else is. I know that there is someone special for you. You just have to wait and see. Shrug. Say goodnight. That was a subtle hint that you should stop playing now. Whoops. Oh, he actually did stop playing. All right, study our lessons. Keep studying lockpicking. The master said I should study the section on advanced locks. Let's see if I can learn anything more just by reading up on the subject. Tool use increased. Smarts increased. Also, we should check our objectives journal. Mission Esme accomplished. Esme passed the rogue test. And Houdini Who now for rogues are told to buy a Houdini 42, which we've done. How to talk to ghosts, we still have to do that. Still have to do everything associated with the Gree. Hopefully it won't be too egregious. We're gonna go to sleep and see what the next day brings. Apparently, oh what? I'm awake. It's gonna be a lesson on ethics. As I was saying, before we get started, I want to remind you all that the midterm exam will be held in 3 days, so I suggest you study for it. Today we will discuss the philosophical differences between rogues and thieves. Thieves, by their actions and their nature, are essentially self-centered and callous towards their victims. As long as they benefit in the end, they have little or no concern who they hurt to attain their goal. Thieves' guilds are like wolf packs. The strongest, smartest, and most ruthless become the chief thief. There's no honor among thieves is a truism. Even in a guild, you have to watch your back. If someone sees a weakness in another thief, he will take advantage of him. That's not to say all thieves are inherently wicked. There are a few honorable people who consider themselves to be thieves. However, they are actually rogues. Rogues develop strong friendships with the people they can trust. They know that life can be unfair, so they do what they can do to make sure the world is a little fairer. They try not to harm the innocent, but they have a few qualms about dealing with the guilty. Rogues may use the same tools and skills as thieves. Rogues break laws, break into houses, steal things, cheat, lie, and swindle. How then are we any better than they? Erkent. Rogues do things for a noble cause? Perhaps for a given different definition of the word noble, you are correct. Nobility is always a matter of interpretation. However, rogues do have an innate sense of morality. Let's see if you can draw a line between the acts of a thief and the acts of a rogue. A man goes around the country marketplace, filching money pouches at any opportunity. Is he a thief or a rogue, and why? Clearly, it's a common thief, since he's pilfering purses from people who have little wealth of their own. Indeed. Another example, a masked woman sneaks into a mansion during a masquerade and flirts with other people there while she steals a valuable piece of jewelry. She a thief or rogue at Cairo? She is a rogue because she is using trickery to steal from the rich? What is your opinion on the matter, Fraulein MacMichael? I don't know what she is. It depends on why she is stealing and what she does with it afterwards. Precisely. If I add that this mysterious woman then returned the stolen jewelry to its original owner, only then can we judge whether she is a rogue or not. Whenever you do a roguish act, you must ask yourself, who does it hurt? Who does it help? What are the consequences of my actions? Is the world better because of what I do? Rogues can be heroes, but we won't be the ones awarded medals for acts of valor. We do things behind the scenes, manipulate the players, and let someone else be targeted as the hero of the day. We work best from the shadows. So, Fräulein, Esme, what would you do as a rogue? I would dress up as fortune teller and read people's palms. I would say to bad man that the ghosts of his victims will drag him to Hades on the nights of the dead, unless he repaid his debts before the next full moon. A fine ploy. Ed O'Connor, what roguish thing could you do? Straightforward for a rogue, I guess. I would make friends with a minion of a corrupt politician. I'd invite the minion to a tavern where I would buy drinks and get him to tell me all about the politician's dirty secrets. I'd then break into the politician's house, steal incriminating evidence, and give the evidence to all the newspapers around town. Interesting approach, if slightly conventional. Tomorrow's lessons will be on advanced trap detection. You will find the Trap Tapper disarm tool and the Houdini 42 advanced lockpick on sale in the store. With the Trap Tapper, you will be able to disarm traps set upon locks to prevent lockpicking. You'll need one for tomorrow's lesson. Okay, so we gotta buy one. I'm glad that we have a lot of money, because I think they cost like 80. We don't have that much money, actually. We have 38. Okay. Can we get a discount? Talk with Joel. Same thing. Okay. And browse the shop. Trap Tapper. It's 80. Oh, wow. Can we sell some stuff? I don't use the throwing knife. That helps a little bit. So yeah, we're going to have to work in the kitchen, and we're going to have to kill some stuff tonight, because that's the only way that this is going to happen for us. So, before that then, we have to work on our combat skills, because we got kind of wrecked last time we went to the dungeon. Attack. I think this is the one for defense. Yes, defense increased. With my trusty dagger in hand, I deliver a flurry of blows to the wooden monster. Did I buy the fine knife? Equipment. No, we just have the regular dagger. Oh. Alright. Attack the monster. Okay, that's all we can do. We'll attack the combat dummy then. Talk to the dummy, thereby ensuring that everyone else here thinks I'm a twit. Practice. Maybe we lost the opportunity to buy the fine dagger. Take that, you fiend. I don't think we got any benefit from that, actually. Practice with the dummy, okay. That's all we can do. Seems like we can only practice this stuff once per day. Let's do the dumbbell thing. Practice. Sean. Fitness increased. I feel wonderful. Ooh, something popped. It's exercising in your 30s, folks. Better hurry off to the dining hall. Yes, let's go. Let's all go. I've done that before. Okay. I've noticed something about Sean's run. You ever see that video where like there's like this really bunch of fit dudes running down the street to take on me? That's how this guy runs. Like, take on me. It's got like that big old arm swing. And of course there's like other parody videos with like Spider-Man doing that and stuff. Let's see what's on the menu. Albion cuisine. So basically English food. Open the door. So what's the difference between a poor thief and a rogue who cons card cheats? Okay, what is it? One steals for meals, the other deals for heals. Nah, I like it. I guess being a rogue is a lot more like being a paladin than I realized. Both have codes of honor that go beyond the rules and laws. So maybe rogues belong to a school for heroes after all, Thomas. I overheard someone saying the reason a disbarred bard found the school thief was because it takes one to know one. I guess it's up to us to show people how heroic a rogue can be. Time to go. Clear your places and move on. Connor, I want to see you in my office. Oh, Connor, did they finally figure out that you're just a petty thief who can't make the grade here? That's better than being a briggish loudmouth who has to cheat on tests to pass them. No more talking, Connor. Move it. I'm not sure what... I don't know who got you into Hero University, but there's never been a one-eyed man here. The headmaster denies he's ever seen such a man. You're a slacker and a liar. If you were up to me, you'd be out of here right now. $5, we're going to get some more demerits. However, your patron is willing to give you a second chance to become a thief. He wants you to put your rogue training to use. To prove your worth, your patron wants to keep an eye on Master von Urwald and find some way to discredit him as a teacher. Ooh. Interesting. Why watch him? Why does my patron want me to discredit Master von Urwald? How should I know? He just wants Gerhardt out of here and the rogue class shut down. It seems more of a you thing, Turk. I told the headmaster many times that the rogue class doesn't belong at a school for heroes. You have a chance to impress your patron, make something of yourself besides a gutter snipe, and do a good turn for the school by getting rid of the rogues that plague it. Excuse me. You need to find something to prove Master von Erwald is a disgrace to Hero University. Break into his desk, listen in on his conversation, steal his correspondence. I don't care how you do it. Find the dirt, or you are out of here. Man, I got gas or something right now. Now leave my office and get to work on it. I really don't want to do that to our instructor, though, because he seems like a cool guy. I think I hear people talking behind this door? Listen. Hear people talking. Are you sure we are doing the right thing by leaving the secret passage to the sea caves open? You know how dangerous that area can be. These aren't children we're dealing with at Hero University, Sylvia. They need the opportunity to prove to themselves that they have the skills to survive. Don't worry, Sylvia. Wait. Don't worry, Sylvia. The passage is well concealed. It takes skill and persistence to find it, so I'm not too concerned about the sea caves. Most students will never find the hidden door. As for the ones who do find it, we are all doing our best to train these students to use their wisdom and their skills to survive. They're going to face dangers in the outside world, at least in the sea caves. They are staying relatively close to the school and to safety. I do hope you're both correct. I would hate for anything to happen like it did to How to Be a Hero school. I think that's the school that you did in Quest for Glory. Well, I'll work to make sure that sort of thing never happens here in Sardonia, but Sylvia, I promise you that. Okay. So apparently the passage is open. Where that passage is, I'm not sure. It's going to be an early night for us, though, because we did waste time talking to Turk. Let's leave an apple for our buddy. Do we have one? Okay, we'll go to the dining hall and do that. And that's probably going to be the end of the video. Time is getting short. Leave the room. I think next time I'm going to try to figure out how to get to the sea caves. It depends, though, because, I mean, we couldn't do the thief stuff until it could actually unlock for us. Talk to her. Ooh. Yeah, and apparently we're supposed to have the Houdini. We're at 58. And we need 80 to buy one. So I don't know if that's going to happen for us, unless it's cheaper at the school store. No, we have the Houdini. They want us to buy the Trap Tapper. Now, we did go like so long without buying lockpicks, so hopefully we can do the same thing. Yeah, we're not going to have very much time tonight to practice everything. That thing with Turk took up some, and we got to make a decision too what we're going to do about Master von Erwald, if we are going to. Just want to try one thing with this relief. Push the letters. Just wanted to see if anything spells like sea cave, but there's no S, so yeah, I don't know the answer to that right now. We did talk to Erwald, might be 5 or 6 episodes ago, about the fact that Turk did talk to us, and Erwald was basically like, well, if Turk talks to you again, talk to me as well. So we'll have to figure it out. I want to check something. There is like a spot down here. That's where Joel sets up, though. For the sea caves, I don't know where else it would be, though. I mean, they do have the courtyard. I do have a little bit of time. I'm just going to run back to the courtyard, and I'm just going to see if they, that trapdoor has been unlocked. Because that's the only other way, like, I can figure out how to get down there. Unless it's behind, like, one of the paintings. I think I've pretty much looked behind most of the paintings that I've encountered, though. There's no, like, picture of a sea monster or anything. It's a tanuki. Look at the statue. The plaque reads, among the most recognizable and ribald images in Nihon folk art, tanuki, a rotund, jolly bear-like animal wearing a large straw hat and carrying a bottle of sake. Although this tanuki looks like he's about to cast a flame spell to blow up the school. Probably get along just fine. Wonder if they make good buddies. They look friendly enough. Let's pet it. It's a granite joke there. Let's check out the gazebo. Look at the door. Examine. Open. Blocked from the other side still. Attack? Better not. Attack on gazebo. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we're just gonna... No. What's this boulder? Look at the boulder. I wonder if these rocks were put here by design or whether they were just pitched over the castle walls a long time ago, as it was easier to build a garden around them than it was to throw them back. Move the boulder. That sounds like a lot of work. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Sometime when I feel particularly mighty or want to give myself a hernia. Checking to see if there's anything like out of place. It's more boulders. It's that tree. Move. No. Okay. Sea caves, huh? I don't know. I don't know. They are eluding me right now. But I think they're tied to the next kind of story point. Anyway, let's head back to the room. This episode will be a little bit longer, but that's okay. And let's go back to our room. Open the door. My class is going off to see an opera tomorrow. I'll be up early. Okay, cool. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est? Apple core. What's this doing here? Examine the apple core. Judging from the sharp teeth marks, I say the apple was eaten by a quirk. How it got here and why? Take it. Like I really need to carry around an apple core in my backpack. I can probably live without it. Well, let's throw it away. We did have a task. Find the quirk. Okay. So he's probably back at the main hall. So I'm going to end things out there for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you like what you saw, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care and have yourself a great day.